new restaurant, Blackwattle.
Right.
We opened last week.
Can we come in?
Sure, come in.
So tell us a little bit about where you guys were from before you opened up here in Singapore.
So we have a restaurant in Sydney called Automata in Chippendale. So we've been open for a couple of years. Yuri's been with me since day one. So we came over here to open Blackwattle. So
and how's the
take a
decor?
look around.
So how does the decor of Blackwattle differ from what you have over at the market?
It varies quite a lot. There's a few similarities, but mostly we wanted to work with the space that we have here. It's a very long, narrow space. Wanted it to be a little bit a bit comfortable and moody, a bit rock and roll as well. So it's turned out really beautiful.
You're saying something about how the seats here are really plush.
I wanted them to be like an old leather jacket. So I'm very happy with this. They're very comfortable. You can hang out there all night if you like.
And there's an upstairs as well?
Yeah, so we've got a small bar area upstairs where there's about 6 seats at the bar, and we've got another longer table of 8 upstairs and an outdoor terrace area. So you can come and hang out and have a drink beforehand, or you can go up and you can have dinner there as well. Sit at the bar and have dinner. So we wanted that space to be able to be used in multiple different ways. Yeah. So
you can continue going through the restaurant. So tell us, Chef, a little bit more about what's the food going to be like here at Blackwattle.
So we're going to be we are serving a 5-course set menu, which is what we do in Sydney as well.
You want to show us the menu?
Sorry?
Yeah,
sure. I'll bring it for you. And then we're also doing an a la carte menu as well So, and then we've got some bar snacks and small plates going on upstairs at the bar if you just want to have a drink and a nibble. But so it's a similar style to what we're using in Sydney, but we're trying to utilise as much local produce as possible. We're going to the markets every day and seeing what's around and getting inspired by that as well. So the menu's going to change a lot in the first couple of months. I know that for a fact, which is exciting. So every day we're working on new things as well.
So it won't be a fixed menu like for always, right? It changes.
No, we change things a lot. I mean, we're quite well known for changing things around a lot in Sydney and not sticking to one particular dish or multiple particular dishes that stay on the menu for a long time. So that's what we're going to do here as well. So as things are coming in and out of season, we're going to keep changing dishes, so people will always expect something new and can have something new when they come here. So yeah, it's exciting.
All right. Well, we wanted to show us a couple of things you have.
Yeah. So we've been around to the markets a few times in the last month. Actually, we go there a lot. So we've just found these ginger flowers and we're just coming up with it. This is actually not even on the menu yet, but was something that we sort of started playing around with on Saturday.
Where did you get this ginger
I bought these at the Chinatown markets.
And you were the
This morning.
one who had worked with the auntie.
Yeah, I certainly was. So these are the things like this is what we're really excited about using it at the moment. We ordered some Indian gooseberries the other day, and we ended up getting Cape gooseberries, which is one of my favourite fruits. So you've got them here, which we've just peeled down. So we're kind of just working on creating a dish based around the flavour of the ginger flowers. So we.
I'm curious to know, how different is it shopping at wet markets here versus produce shopping back home in Oz?
It's there's a lot more interesting ingredients here, but there's a lot less of them. So there might be one little market stall that has something like this, whereas you've got to go quite far out in Sydney to be able to find these things, which is great because it's right near where we live as well here. So just being able to go there on the way to work and find interesting things is really fun and really exciting. So this dish, basically we were playing around with this the other night, pickling them and cooking them and serving them. So we ended up pickling them in some rice wine vinegar, and then I thought that maybe we should come up with a dish with Cape gooseberries.
So is this an R&D dish or is it a dish?
Yeah. Well, it's not on the menu yet, but we're pretty close to being able to put it on the menu, which is exciting. So we've got. I thought that it might be nice. We used to do a dish of grapes, peeled grapes that are marinated in yuzu juice in Sydney with a wakame seaweed oil. We wanted to do something similar like that as our first dish on our menu. So we sort of thought we would use a similar approach to that, but using different ingredients. So we've got the I love peeling things like gooseberries and grapes and fun jobs. So
so what's that we've got over there?
So these are the Cape gooseberries that Yuri's been peeling. We've got this the ginger flower which we've sliced up and pickled in some rice wine vinegar. So we've also got here a little kelp broth that we've made. It's just a chilled stock with seasoned with some kelp, been seasoned there. So we're going to I'm going to get a little strainer. So we played around with this to start with, and then obviously tasting it many times, we try and figure out what it needs to finish the dish. But so we've got this. And we're going to season that with a little bit of this pickled ginger liquid.
Flavors are you hoping to get out of this?
We're trying to make it a savoury dish with the fruit. We're also trying to give it. I want the dish to have a lot of umami without being too salty. Which is
what is umami?
It's like a big warm hug. It's just a part of a flavour that's. It's very hard to explain, but it makes it. It's like a big warm hug. It's the only way to describe it. So I've got this kelp stock here with the ginger, which is like just being very gently seasoned with that vinegar. So we're going to get these gooseberries. They're a little bit tart, a little bit. It's quite sweet as well. Quite an unlikely combination, actually, but unlikely combinations are always quite good. So we've got this broth, which is chilled. Normally with our food there's only sort of 3 or 4 elements to each dish. So we've got this is a kelp oil. So we basically roasted the kelp in the oven until it gets nice and golden brown, and then we blend it into an oil. And then I'm going to and then it's strained through a fine sieve. And then I'm going to just put a little bit of this kelp oil over the top. And then lastly, we're going to put a little bit of caviar on each to bring some richness to the dish. It's, obviously, you've got the fruit and the acid and the umami from the kelp oil and the broth. And then
What caviar are we using?
this is Acetra caviar. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on each gooseberry.
Oh, so every gooseberry gets a little
Every
bit of
gooseberry
caviar?
gets a bit of caviar.
So indulgent.
And that's the dish. It's ready to go now.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, thank you, Chef.
Thank
There's
you.
actually one more thing I wanted to ask you before
Sure.
we go. I couldn't help noticing a very fun-looking contraption over there.
This
That
one
would
here?
be fun. Yeah. What is it?
So this is a charcoal grill, big green egg. We use this quite a lot in our food, in our cooking. So we've currently got some grilled duck hearts on the menu with some burnt onion mustard, and we've got a beef tri-tip on our 5-course menu, which has been marinated in koji and slow cooked and grilled.
Is there any difference between using a grill like that and your usual open grill?
No, only the fact that this is here. We can close this down and it actually it keeps it quite full in the kitchen as well. It's not a roaring fire in there. So but it's good to use, and you can use it on different temperatures and cook things over different periods of time as well. So rather than just grilling, you can use it as an oven, you can use it as a smoker. It's a really good thing to have in the kitchen. I've got one in Sydney as well, so I thought we'd better off get one for here.
Alright, well, before we go, can you just let everyone watching know whether they can expect any surprises when they come for dinner?
Probably a different dish than you just not.
So I like the diners to, when they come here and especially eat our 5-course menu, that they can always expect something new as well, which is what we try and do in Sydney, and what we're going to try and do here as well. So we're always going to keep. I'd expect them to not have the same food. That's what they can expect.
Any hot towels at the end for that?
Sorry?
Any hot towels at the end for that?
Hot towels? Well, not currently, but we can get there.
Alright, thank you guys for having us today.
Thank you.
Say bye to the camera.
Bye.